Welcome to another edition of Tribal LA Nature. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In this episode, we will be discussing Cesar Chavez, the United Farm Workers of America leader, who is often described as a social justice warrior and a civil rights advocate, which he is not. Many times he has thrown his own people under the bus, the Mexican nationals, the undocumented immigrants, calling them wetbacks on U.S. television.
That put you in an uncomfortable position to be against the illegal immigrants because they are from Mexico. In other words, part of your program has been an appeal to equal treatment of people of Mexican origin.
Well, yeah, sure, but we're speaking of the legal ones. You know, we don't want Mexico to export its poverty to us, and then we pay. It's not agriculture, it's not society in general. It's a farm worker again paying for those the citizen is out of a job because of the wetbacks. They're coming in by the thousands, just unbelievable.
Movies have been made to make this man seem like some type of hero, but he is no hero. As a matter of fact, he's a villain.
Destroy the farm worker movement and to destroy it in such a way that will take away the rights of the workers to do basically two very important things in order to defend themselves and win contracts. One is that it takes the right to strike from us and also takes the right of boycotting.
Why do you need those rights? Well, what's so important about that?
Well, you see, we maintain that agriculture is different, has always been different. This is why agriculture and farm workers were never organized before. As long as we have a poor country bordering California, it's going to be very difficult to win strikes, as strikes are won normally by other unions. With an employer, as is the case right now, one of the strikes we have with the Butte Gas and Oil Company, where we've closed them down. They've been unable to get strike breakers, or we've gotten very few. And then all of a sudden, yesterday morning, they brought in 220 wetbacks. These are the illegals from Mexico. Now, there's no way to defend against that kind of strike breaking, and so therefore the only way to win strikes is by then taking our fight to the citizens.
One thing I noticed about this sellout Cesar Chavez, he didn't have the same energy towards racist whites that he had towards his own people.
Now just turn around and see who you're with. I know. And you're not on the side of the workers. You should be on this side. Really? Wait a minute. People, man. Hey, I am people too. These people. What I'm saying is these people, $65 a day. $65 a day guys. What I'm saying is $65 a day guys. You're talking about people, right? Hey, when's the Teamsters going to call one meeting of the people, the workers in this valley? Call one meeting, public meeting. The Teamsters don't dare call a meeting for the workers in this valley. It's only here for one reason. $65 a day. $65 a day think. Nothing but a think. A grower's think.
Why don't we settle this once and for all? Why don't we have an election? And if you guys win, that means all these people will become your members.
Because you boycotted the team. We're the workers. You let us decide if we want that contract. You don't even signing backdoor contracts for you, do you? Don't you want to be represented? You're workers. We're workers. We want to be part of the action. We're the union. The union's supposed to be the brothers, aren't we? We want to work, but we're not going to work under something that we don't have anything to do with. Don't you believe in democracy? Then why don't you let us have an election? Are you against elections? You know, if we're having an election, we're going to be here for 10 years. You're not going to be here 10 years. 30 years, 5 years. We're not going to go. Now, we have an election today, 10 o'clock in the morning. By 1 minute for 10, we get out of here. You're going to have all of them. You have all these guys who are workers, part of the Teamsters. We win the election, you guys take off. Yeah. Is that fair? How's that? Okay, that's all we want. Look, would you agree that there's a strike going on now? Obvious. Okay, then would you agree that in that case you're breaking a strike? We're not breaking anything. Whose side are you on? My side. What do you mean? Employer side.
So even with all the bootlicking Cesar Chavez did, racist whites still hated him.